Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and today we need to talk about something a little bit more serious than usual, but today we're going to talk about what's been going on with your currency, your money, with inflation and what they have been doing to us. And some of you may know this, some of you may not know this, but the penny in 1982, they took the copper out of the penny and replaced it with zinc, and ever since then, our economy's been in shambles. The public education system's gone down. Marriages have been broken up. And as you can see by this chart here, America's coolness ratio has dropped from 1982 to today, and Paraguay's has passed us. Paraguay is now a cooler country than America. And friends, we can't really have that. And so what I'm coming to you today is to talk about the price of copper and how it's been manipulated and how we need it back into our currency to make America the greatest country that's ever been in the planet or the universe. And this is something that's not really a laughing matter. I mean, copper is at the core of the earth, except because the earth is flat, it's actually at the bottom like a cookie. So you actually have to drill all the way through to get to the core, because we call it the core. It's just the bottom when the earth is flat, right? And it's like a cookie. So we have to drill down to get to all the copper. And I know the anti-copper environmentalist leagues are really stopping us from drilling and doing open-face mining and stuff like that because they're so worried about the next generation. Well, what about our generation? I mean, I'm talking about our generation. What about us? Why can't we have nice things, right? Why can't we get good copper? Well, we need to solve this, and we need to solve it now. So one of the things that I want to move forward with is talking about with our Copper Coalition is making sure that we let our politicians know every child when they're born should get copper. It's a human right to have copper. And, this is something that goes true for just about any country. But in America, we can do this. We can do this. Whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care. The copper is for every man. It's for the centrist, right? So one of the things that we need to work on as a society is fixing the copper problem. Once we get copper back into our pennies, we're going to make America the coolest country of all time. And it's going to solve all of our problems too. I mean, academia is going to be fixed. The family unit is going to come back together, right? The wolf and the lamb are going to lay down together once we get copper back into our pennies. And if you haven't figured it out yet, though, copper is really important. Here's the deal. Copper is $4 a pound right now. So a ton of it would cost you $8,000. But in 1927, copper was 15 cents a pound. 15 cents. So if you would have bought copper back in 1927, you would have made 26 times your money on it a mere 95 years later. So, that $8,000 today would be $208,000 in copper. So if we can't get the feds to fix this by getting it back in our pennies, my suggestion to everyone here is to buy copper themselves. Buy it by the ton. When you get enough copper by the ton, you can build a copper pyramid for yourself. Once you can do that, you can break the space-time continuum, and they can't control you anymore. You can go back in time and purchase copper at 15 cents a pound, hide it, and then come back to the present day and sell it. And I think this might be the best way to do things. So if you want to know what's wrong with your life, it's that they control the price of copper. They took copper from us out of our coins. They made Paraguay a cooler country than America. And it's going to be up to us to take America back and make it cooler by copper. Make it the civil right that it is, that all people have copper, all people have dignity, all people have a future. That's what this is about, folks. God bless America.